When I said price was going to run up, I did not mean a breakout. It was for a trade for longing this thing. Right? I posted this over in Discord. If you swing low, you swing high. All right here. We were looking for 618702 to enter this thing and ride it back up to the top. All right, that's all that trade was. But it did run up there. Okay, it was a nice trade for leverage, and we got rejected off this top range here. Came back down to the bottom and bounced off a bit. Now, is this going to be a bullish double bottom here? We're going to get a breakout, or what's going to go on here? Okay, we have one hit here, one hit here. All right, double bottoms are good. We also have a double top. Boom, boom. All right, so do we range a little bit before it decides if it's heading down to 3 cents or if it's going to break this 7.5 and take up out of here? All right, we're going to take a look at some RSIs here in a second and see what's going on with the rest of the market out there today. Pretty decent day right now. Bitcoin's up about 4%, 2,300 bucks. All right, you can see what happens here. Of course, we've been trading Phantom. Fetch, got in Cardano a little bit there. Cardano had a beautiful entry going on. People think it's dead, and I don't. Yeah, I don't. A few Caspa trades we were in this week. Stuff like that interests you. Check out a level 3 membership. We have over 200 people in there, and we're trading all the time. Love trading when the market's heading up. Makes it pretty easy. Well, not easy, but easier. Looking for them pullback areas. We've been killing it this week with those things. All right, over here on the news, Trump announced his new WLFI token. They haven't announced the launch date as far as I've seen, but down through here, 20% of the tokens will go to the founders, 17% are set aside for user rewards, and the remaining 63% of the coins will be available for purchase to the public. All right, it's a DeFi. It's a DeFi project. They offer loans in there. Where's it at down here? Let me see here. They registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission, so they're good there. You know what I mean? It's not going to be nothing like that. But down through here, let's see here. It says it down through here that they're going to offer loans and stuff through the project. So right here it says, and they began talking to me about DeFi, which means frictionless finance, and why it made sense for people, and about the forgotten who can't get credit out there, Woodcock said. As I began to understand that, I said, who would understand this better than the Trump family? And we had a meeting initially with Eric Don Jr., the president and his council, and we said, let's go pursue it. We've been on it for close to 9 months, said Woodcock. Yeah, it sounds pretty, I don't know, we'll see. I like the fact that the Trump Senate makes it feel more, less of a rug pull and stuff like that. So I'm going down through here there. If you wanted to freeze it and read it, go right ahead. But I'm kind of I'm interested in it. Can't wait till it launches. I think I'll take a shot at it. The Fear and Greed Index here, 33 today, still in fear, which quite honestly, I kind of like it that way. Usually that's when you get your big moves and your shocks in the market. You have Bitcoin with like almost a widening wedge or a regular wedge here also. This thing keeps bouncing around and hitting on here. The RSIs for Bitcoin look pretty decent. The 3 days heading up. You got your 5-day. Let's see here. The 5-day is bullish and heading to the upside. You got your weekly. Bullish headed to the upside, and your monthly is starting to turn that way. You can see it's starting to curve here down on the bottom. It is curving to the upside. So Bitcoin is definitely looking good. And I've been talking about this for months and months and months and months about this. You can see it in here, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that's been saying this, but this definitely looks like a 5-wave up to the high 80s. All right. We'll see what happens here. Anything falling like this with lower highs and lower lows, I love seeing. It's almost like a flag forming here. I love that. If it was getting higher highs and higher lows, you're looking for a breakdown. But something like this, you'd be looking for a break up. All right, so that's what we're going to need for the rest of the market. Is we're going to need Bitcoin obviously taking off. Now, Myro on the daily, the RSI is trying to crank back up. All right, it's holding this 5.8, 5.5 area. It's been holding that. The daily is turning up. The 3-day still bullish, but looking a little weak there, isn't it? Pretty oversold down here at the bottom. It's at 30, 37. Okay, you get your 5-day. Looks good, bullish. All right, your weekly also bullish, an 8 and a 6. Okay, the thing that we want to see negated. Let's get back on that weekly. I think it's easier to see here. Let's get this off here and pull this down. All right, what I want to, this fifth wave here is what I am concerned about. Okay, pull this up right about there. That's where you get this target for 2.6, but they don't always go to a full 1.618 extension. All right, so is this going to be good enough? It's grabbed ground here. You can see how fast it fell down through this area on a weekly. For the past 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, it's held this 5.8 area, 5.5 cents. This was the support back over here, okay, that it held. Now that 1.618 target is over there. You have a 1, 2 in here, 3, 4, and a fifth wave. All right, so that's going to be the key. If it can hold that 5.8, 5.5, we can get a bounce up out of there. If it loses that 5.8, that 5.5, then it's coming down here to 2.5, 3 cents. All right, that would be the target for it. Now the RSIs are looking pretty decent. What happened was we lost this massive wedge here. Okay, and ended up falling down out of there. That's exactly how this thing ended up forming. And then we have an ABC inside of here. And if we measure this out, stick with me, please. Please hit the like and subscribe, guys. I appreciate it so much. It's not always good news, but you need to hear it too. Right to the 618 right there. Okay, A, B, pull it down for a C leg. We do this without the target, without the wicks in here, without these big wicks. Maybe that's exactly, I think, how we did it last time. Yeah, to the 702 right there. We did it without them big wicks. Okay, that's volume. You see the massive volume coming in here. That's how you get them big spikes like that. All right, we did it without them wicks. We went to the 702 right here, and then you go on top of that 702, and that gives you your target down here around also A, B, C. All right, so gonna have to hold that 5.758 to negate this. All right, I don't know if it's going to be able to. If it does, if it breaks through that 7.5, this area up here would be the area that we would have to take out to negate this wave 5. Right up through here, this area right up here would have to take out up at 16.5 cents. So we could still, you could get a run back up to 16.5 for sure, but that does not negate this wave 4. All right, now you need to take it out. Probably actually up here at about 17.6, for it to be honest. That's where the wick goes to. So you can bounce around in here all you want, but until it takes out that 17.5, it's still wave 4. Right, so just keep an eye on this thing. You lose that 5.8, 5.5. It's probably going to fall pretty quick. There isn't any support there. Out on a weekly, you can see here just a big gap in here of any support. Would probably come down pretty fast. But once that was over with, all right, that's to the upside. All right, so it's up to Myro right now, and the rest of the market. What happens here? Which this area here is really vital. If it's going to drop, I'd rather do it now and get it over with. Drop down that 2.5, 3 cents, get it done, and let's get back up to the upside. It could hold here. It's been for the last month. It's gone sideways in here. It's trying to hold. It's trying to hold this. Got very good support over here. You got 1, 2, 3 closing weekly candles right here on that 5.8. All right, you got very, very good support there. If you come over here, you got total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 closing candles on this 5/8. It's very, very good support. We'll see what happens. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day, and I'll be back with you very, very soon.